Hello everyone, welcome back to Maths Camp Day 3. This is Ajay sir here. Hope you all are doing well. First of all, I would like to thank all the students for referring your friends to join this Maths Camp. As you can see, there are many students those who are attending this Maths Camp absolutely free of cost. So attend our Maths Camp on every Saturday and Sunday. Watch RoboMate Plus application regularly and be our Maths Camp ka champ successfully. As you can see, in every session we are having quiz competition. So at the end of this session also we'll be having a quiz competition based on the concept which we are studying in today's session. So success को बना अपना हम सफर with Mahesh Tutorials, रहो बेफिक्र. In today's session, students, we are going to start with the third exercise of this chapter, that is chapter number 3, polynomials. A very simple and very interesting chapter, students. I hope the screen is visible to each and everyone. That's great. Very good. So let us start with the very important exercise of your chapter, that is nothing but practice set 3.3, question number 1. And the question is, divide each of the following polynomials by synthetic division method. Write the question and the remainder. First polynomial को divide करना है by the second polynomial. So students, over here, the polynomial which we need to divide, that is this first one, this polynomial is called as dividend. इसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Dividend. The polynomial which we need to divide, that polynomial is called as dividend. And the polynomial by which we need to divide, जिससे हम लोग को divide करना होता है, that is called as divisor. So we are going to understand one very important method of this chapter called as synthetic division method, which comes in the exam for 2 or 3 marks. So very important method. Let's understand it properly. I'm going to teach you 2 questions and I want you all to give me the answer for the third question. So are you all ready for the question? Yes, superb. I can see everyone is very much attentive in the class. That's really great. So now students, in this question there are certain steps that we are supposed to follow. The very first step is we need to write the dividend in standard form. Write the dividend in standard form. What is standard form? We have studied in the previous lecture. Standard form means we need to write the given polynomial in the descending order of their powers. Starting from highest power to lowest power, हम लोग को number of terms को arrange करना है. So students, if you observe the given polynomial, it is already given in the standard form. As you can see, the highest power is 2, उसके बाद power 1, उसके बाद कुछ नहीं, मतलब यहाँ पे 0. So it is already given in the standard form. Next, this dividend, for solving by synthetic division, this dividend का आंसर should be written in coefficient form. कौन से फॉर्म में होना चाहिए? Coefficient form में होना चाहिए. But to write that in coefficient form, first of all we need to express it in index form. Now what is index form? Again we have studied in the previous lecture. Let's revise it once again. What is index form? Index form means we need to write the dividend in such a way where all the powers of variables should be present. All the powers should be present. If any one of the power is missing, that power we need to introduce with the help of coefficient 0. 0 के साथ हम लोग को introduce करना पड़ेगा. So let's check over here, students. Tell me, what is the highest power in this dividend? What is the highest power? Yes, very good. The highest power is what? 2. 2 के बाद कौन सा पावर होना चाहिए? Raised to 1. तो raised to 1, it is already there. Then raised to 1 के बाद raised to 0. Again, it is already there. So all the terms are present starting from highest power to lowest power, so that we can say here this dividend is already given in index form also. So dividend in standard form. dividend in index form. Then we are supposed to write this dividend in coefficient form. Now what is coefficient form? Coefficient form means we need to write the coefficients of इंडेक्स फॉर्म. इंडेक्स फॉर्म में जो हमने डिविडेंड को कन्वर्ट किया है उसके कोएफिशिएंट्स को हम लोग को लिखना है इन राउंड ब्रैकेट सेपरेटेड बाय कॉमा along with the signs. So we have written coefficient form of the given dividend 2, -3, 10. So make sure that always this first three statements are fixed. पहले हम लोग को लिखना है डिविडेंड इन स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म, डिविडेंड इन इंडेक्स फॉर्म, डिविडेंड इन कोएफिशिएंट फॉर्म. डिविडेंड इन स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म, डिविडेंड इन इंडेक्स फॉर्म, डिविडेंड इन कोएफिशिएंट फॉर्म. डिविडेंड के बारे में तो लिख दिया. व्हाट अबाउट डिवाइजर? डिवाइजर क्या बोला है? m-5. After this we are going to mention the name of the method. The name of the method is what? Synthetic division. So we are going to write by synthetic division method. Synthetic division में स्टूडेंट्स हम लोग को क्या करना होता है? We need to take a format of 3 lines. 3 lines का हम लोग को format लेना है. Okay, so we are going to draw one particular format like this with the help of proper scale and pencil. So यहाँ पे we are going to take 3 lines. First line, second line, third line. And जो third वाला row होगा, for that we are going to use one horizontal line. Now in this format students, on the first line we are supposed to write the coefficient form in the first line. So let's write down the coefficient form का answer by leaving some prominent space in between. Only numbers along with the sign, that is 2, -3 and 10. Don't write comma and bracket over there. We are only gonna write the numbers by leaving some prominent space. After this students, if you observe, what is the divisor given to us? Tell me, what is the divisor? Yes, the divisor is m-5. Now here there is one very important rule students that you need to understand. The rule is, अगर आप लोग को divisor m-5 दिया है, वेरिएबल के साथ अगर आप लोग को माइनस में कोई नंबर दिया है, so for synthetic division method we are going to consider that number as पॉजिटिव 1. अगर -5 दिया है तो हम लोग +5 कंसिडर करेंगे. यहाँ पे हम लोग 5 लिखेंगे. अगर -2 दिया है तो 2 लिखेंगे. -3 दिया है तो 3 लिखेंगे. -10 दिया है तो 10 लिखेंगे. एंड वाइस वर्सा, अगर -10 दिया है तो +10, +10, -10, +5, -5, +2, -2. तो यहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स -5 दिया है तो हम लोग को उसका ऑपोजिट साइन मतलब +5 लिखे सॉल्व करना है. इज दिस क्लियर टू एवरीवन? नाउ द मेन पार्ट इज दिस डिविजन पार्ट. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड इट प्रॉपर्ली स्टूडेंट्स. इफ यू नो दिस वन क्वेश्चन हाउ टू सॉल्व, ट्रस्ट मी यू कैन सॉल्व एनी क्वेश्चन ऑफ द सेम टाइप. So I want everyone to focus on the screen. Now how to solve this division? Always remember this first number, this 2, we are going to carry down as it is. इस 2 को हम लोग को as it is लिखना है. Next we are going to multiply this 5 along with this 2 diagonally. Cross में हम लोग multiply करेंगे. 5 2s, that gives you how much? 10. And whatever answer you get, 5 2s are 10. That answer you are going to write below the next coefficient. -3 के नीचे आप लोग को आंसर लिखना है, that is 10. So this is how zigzag में आप लोग को आंसर सॉल्व करना है. फर्स्ट जो भी नंबर दिया रहेगा कोएफिशिएंट फॉर्म का, उसको कैरी डाउन एज इट इज, मल्टीप्लाई दिस डिवाइजर 5 with that number, and whatever answer you are getting, that answer we need to write below the next coefficient. Now let's solve these two numbers. 3 का साइन माइनस है, 10 का साइन प्लस है. तो स्टूडेंट्स टेल मी व्हाट इज द आंसर? 10 minus 3. Yes, the answer is 7 along with the sign, greater number sign plus है. Very good, super. For the next division अभी भी आंसर बाकी है. अभी आगे क्या करना है? Again we are going to do multiplication. क्रॉस में हम लोग को मल्टीप्लाई करना है 5 with this 7. तो 5 7s are how much? Yes, great. It is 35. So whatever answer you are getting, that answer we are going to write below the next coefficient. 10 के नीचे लिखेंगे 35. Let's solve this. 10 plus 35. What is the answer? Yes, the answer is 45. Super. Great. And this 45 students, अभी देखो इसके आगे कोई coefficient available नहीं है. That means this is the last answer. So this 45 को we are going to keep it in a box. एक box में रखेंगे. Why? Because this 45 is called as remainder, जो हम लोग को लिखना है. So that's why we are keeping this in box. And इसको बॉक्स में रखने के बाद इसके अलावा अभी जो दो नंबर्स बाकी है, that is 2 and 7, उस नंबर्स को हम लोग बोलते हैं क्वोशिएंट इन कोएफिशिएंट फॉर्म. क्या बोलते हैं? क्वोशिएंट इन कोएफिशिएंट फॉर्म. तो हम लोग आगे लिखेंगे क्वोशिएंट इन कोएफिशिएंट फॉर्म separated by comma, written in round bracket, that is 2, 7. Coming to last two steps. Last two steps में हम लोग को क्या करना है स्टूडेंट्स? नाउ आप लोगों ने जो कोएफिशिएंट फॉर्म में लिखा है आंसर, उसको हम लोग को कन्वर्ट करना है इन इंडेक्स फॉर्म. कौन से फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करना है? इंडेक्स फॉर्म में. So for converting this coefficient form into index form, students, we have studied one important rule in the previous lecture. What is that rule? First, we need to find the degree. हम लोग को उसका डिग्री फाइंड करना पड़ेगा कि हाईएस्ट पावर स्टार्ट कहां से करना है. So for finding the degree, first we need to check how many coefficients are available. So tell me students, यहाँ पे in this bracket how many coefficients are available? Yes, there are two coefficients available. 2, 7. Two coefficients available है, right? So for finding the degree, we are going to find the coefficients, number of coefficients minus 1 करना है. Yes, very good Sayuj, perfect. Number of coefficients minus 1. So how many coefficients are there? 2 minus 1 and 2 minus 1, that gives you how much? 1. That means यहाँ पे हम लोग का डिग्री कितना है? 1 है. डिग्री कितना है? 1. So क्वेश्चन का जो हम लोग आंसर लिखने वाले हैं इन इंडेक्स फॉर्म, इट इज गोइंग टू बी 2 with one variable. कौन सा वेरिएबल दिए? m दिए, तो हम लोग लिखेंगे m raised to कुछ नहीं मतलब 1. Then next one plus 7 का साइन प्लस है, तो we'll add plus 7. So we have written this quotient in index form. It's very simple. And at the end, don't forget to write remainder का answer. This 45 is the remainder. So let remainder is equal to 45. So that's it. This is how we are going to solve the question. Little bit, but it's a very important question which comes in the exam for 3 marks. Let's revise once again. हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे क्या क्या किया है? First of all, in question, dividend should be in standard form, dividend in index form, dividend in coefficient form. Next, divisor लिखना है. जो भी आप लोग को divisor दिया है, और अगर माइनस में दिया है तो हम लोग को प्लस में लिख के सॉल्व करना है, प्लस में दिया है तो माइनस में लिख के सॉल्व करना है. For division, we are going to multiply diagonally. जो भी आंसर मिलेगा उसको नेक्स्ट कोएफिशिएंट के नीचे लिखना है. लास्ट जो आंसर है वो रिमाइंडर है, एंड यहाँ पे जो बचा है दैट इज द कोएफिशिएंट. Let's understand one more question, students, after which I will give you time for writing the answer. Okay, let's understand one more question. Second sub question. And make sure that on the basis of this, we are going to play Kahoot at the end. Quiz. काफी सारे क्वेश्चन आंसर हम लोग खेलने वाले हैं. लास्ट टाइम सईद वाज द टॉपर, जिसको प्राइज मिला था. दिस टाइम लेट्स सी हु इज गोइंग टू टॉप इन दैट क्विज कॉम्पिटिशन. So let's understand this second sub question, students. Now this time the first polynomial is this. सबसे बड़ा polynomial यहाँ पे दिया है आप लोग को. And this polynomial जिसको हम लोग को divide करना है, this is called as what? Dividend. We need to divide this by x plus 2. So the polynomial by which we divide, that is called as divisor. So the very first step is we need to write dividend in standard form. Let's check the given polynomial, students. The highest power is 4. 4 के बाद 3, 3 के बाद 2, 2 के बाद 1, 1 के बाद 0. It is already given in the standard form. All the powers are arranged starting from highest power to lowest power. Isn't it great? डायरेक्टली आप लोग अरेंज करके दिए, बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. Then the second step is we need to write dividend in coefficient form. But to write dividend in coefficient form, we need to express it in index form first. So we'll write dividend in index form. What is index form? Index form means starting from highest power to lowest power, all the power should be present. If any one of the power is missing, we need to introduce that with the help of coefficient 0. So student check करो यहाँ पे, tell me what is the highest power over here? What is the degree? Yes, the degree is 4. 4 के बाद क्या आना चाहिए? 3. It is already there. 3 के बाद 2. 2 के बाद 1. 1 के बाद 0. तो कहने से again this polynomial is already arranged in index form. So the answer will be same to same answer आएगा यहाँ पे, right? आफ्टर दिस डिविडेंड के बाद इंडेक्स फॉर्म में लिखने के बाद आगे हम लोग लिखेंगे डिविडेंड इन कोएफिशिएंट फॉर्म. सो लेट्स राइट डाउन डिविडेंड इन कोएफिशिएंट फॉर्म. डिविडेंड इन कोएफिशिएंट फॉर्म कैसे लिखते हैं? वी आर गोइंग टू राइट ओनली कोएफिशिएंट्स. हम लोग खाली यहाँ पे कोएफिशिएंट लिखने वाले हैं, ठीक है? सो over here students, just a minute. Okay, so coefficient form में हम लोग को यहाँ पे आंसर लिखना है. We are going to write index form में जो भी हम लोगों ने अरेंज किया है उसके जस्ट हम लोग को coefficients लिखना है. So we are going to write this coefficients separated by comma. सबके सब numbers लिखेंगे in round bracket. After this, let's write down the divisor, that is x plus 2. We are going to solve this by synthetic division method. So mention the name of the method, that is by synthetic division method. In synthetic division method, we are going to draw one format of 3 lines. On the first line, we are supposed to write answer in coefficient form. By leaving some prominent space, we are going to write the numbers. ठीक है, सबके सब numbers हम लोग यहाँ पे लिखेंगे. डिवाइजर यहाँ पे स्टूडेंट्स +2 दिए, तो टेल मी +2 दिया मतलब हम लोग को किससे डिवाइड करना है? यहाँ पे कौन सा नंबर लेना है? यस, ग्रेट. इट इज गोइंग टू बी -2. ऑपोजिट साइन, तो -2 लेके सॉल्व करेंगे. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी आर गोइंग टू राइट दिस 1 एज इट इज. 1 को कैरी डाउन करना है. विल मल्टीप्लाई दिस टू नंबर -2 into 1. -2 into 1, that gives you how much? That is -2 only. Now be careful with the sign, it is negative. तो -2 ones are -2. जो भी आंसर मिलेगा that answer we are going to write below the next coefficient. So over here students, 2 minus 2, 2 minus 2, that gives you how much? The answer is 0. Next again we are going to multiply this diagonally. -2 into 0, so -2 into 0, your answer is going to be 0 only. Anything multiply with 0, that is 0. The next 3 and 0, उन दोनों को ऐड करेंगे. 3 plus 0, that is 3 only. Next step, let's multiply these two diagonally. 3 into -2, 3 into -2, that comes to -6. So whatever answer you are getting, let's write down that answer below this 4. 4 minus 6, what is the answer? It is 2, but don't forget to write that minus sign, greater number sign, that is -2. Then next let's multiply this 2. -2 into -2, 2 2s are 4, minus into minus plus, so your answer is going to be what? 4. 5 plus 4, and the answer is what? 9. So this 9 is called as what? Remainder. Yes, very good, superb. Let's keep this in a box. Next, last 2 steps, we are going to write these numbers in coefficient form. So write down this quotient in coefficient form, separated by comma, written in round bracket. Then we are going to write this in index form. So how to write this in index form, students? For that, first of all, we need to count how many coefficients are there. So tell me how many coefficients are there in this bracket? Yes, there are total 4 coefficients, right? So what should be the degree? Degree क्या आएगा? For degree, the formula is number of coefficients minus 1. So it is 4 minus 1. The answer is 3. तो डिग्री कितना आना चाहिए? 3 आना चाहिए. Super. So यहाँ पे first we are going to write 1 x raised to 3. Then raised to 3 के बाद raised to 2. कौन सा नंबर है? 0. तो we'll write plus 0x square. Then next number is 3. So we'll write plus 3x. And at the end we'll write the constant number, that is minus 2. I hope it is quite clear to each and everyone. And coming to the last line, जहाँ पे क्या लिखना है? Remainder का आंसर. So over here, remainder is going to be what? 9. So this is the final answer. That's it. A very simple and very interesting question which comes in the exam for 4 marks. I hope it is quite clear to each and everyone. I'm going to take one last question and I will give you time for writing this question ka answer. Okay. So let's see the last question of the same type on the basis of simple division method. So now students, over here I am taking the next sub question, that is sub question number 3. In this question there are 2 polynomials given to us. The first polynomial जिसको हम लोग को divide करना है, जिसका power highest होता है raised to 3, this is called as dividend, जिसको हम लोग को divide करना है. And y minus 6 is called as divisor. So let's write down dividend in standard form. Standard form means जैसे दिया वैसे लिखना है, खाली make sure that highest power से लेकर lowest power तक arrange होना चाहिए. Next we need to write dividend in coefficient form. But to write dividend in coefficient form, first of all we need to express it in index form. So let's write down index form. What is index form? Starting from highest power to lowest power, each and every power should be present. So now students tell me, is this dividend in index form? No. Raised to 3 के बाद कौन सा पावर होना चाहिए? Raised to 2, but it is missing. Raised to 2 के बाद raised to 1 होना चाहिए, it is missing. So let's introduce the missing term with the help of coefficient 0. So your index form का answer should be y cube के बाद we are going to write plus 0x square, sorry y square, it is y over there, plus 0y, missing term, and then the constant term, that is minus 216, it is already there. So check करो, यहाँ पे we have written this dividend in index form where all the powers are present, starting from highest power to lowest power, हर एक power present है, raised to 3, raised to 2, raised to 1, raised to 0. Now it's time for us to write the coefficient form. We just need to write the coefficients in round brackets separated by comma. After this, dividend in standard form, dividend in index form, dividend in coefficient form लिख के होने के बाद we are going to write divisor. The divisor is y minus 6. By the method called as synthetic division, if the divisor is y minus 6, तो students हम लोग को क्या consider करना है? Number कौन सा लेना है? Yes, we are going to take positive value. Minus 6 बोला तो हम लोग plus 6 लिखेंगे, ठीक है? And we are going to write the coefficient form in the first line, on the first line. Let's take this minus 6 as plus 6 for dividing. So how to solve? First, we are going to write this 1 as it is. Let us carry down this 1 as it is. Now let's multiply. Tell me, 6 into 1, how much? It is 6. So we are going to write answer below the next coefficient. 6 plus 0, इन दोनों को solve करेंगे तो 6 plus 0, the answer is what? 6 only. Let's multiply the next two. 6 6 are 36. Very good. Let's write down this 36 answer below the next coefficient. 36 plus 0, that gives you what? 36 only. And the last one, 6 into 36. Now students, बड़ा number है तो आप लोग रफ वर्क में चाहिए तो बाजू में solve करके देखो. 36 6 that gives you 216. And here you can see we are getting the answer as 0. 216 minus 216, 0. So this is going to be your remainder answer. Let's keep this in box. These remaining numbers are called as quotient in coefficient form. Let's write down separated by comma in round bracket. Second last line, we are going to write quotient in index form. So how to write this quotient in index form? Let's count the number of coefficients. Yes, very good, super. The number of coefficients are 3, and the coefficients are 3. What should be the degree? Degree find करने के लिए the formula is number of coefficients minus 1. So degree will be nothing but 3 minus 1, that is 2. तो डिग्री कितना है 2. सिंस द डिग्री इज 2, तो ये क्लियर है कि हम लोग को x के रेशियो में 2 लिखना है. तो वी आर गोइंग टू राइट 1 x रेज टू 2. 1 नहीं लिखा फिर भी चलेगा, बट मेक श्योर दैट यहाँ पे वेरिएबल कौन सा दिया स्टूडेंट? y. यहाँ पे y लिखना हम लोग को. वी कांट राइट x. अगर क्वेश्चन में y दिए तो y, m दिए तो m, x दिए तो x. तो y स्क्वायर प्लस 6y plus constant number, that is 36. And we'll write the remainder. What is remainder का आंसर over here? Yes, the last one जो हमने बॉक्स में रखा है. The remainder is equal to 0. I hope now it is quite clear to each and everyone. If anybody has any doubt in this question, just let me know in the chat inbox. If it is clear, text me clear. Now students, I am giving you time of 3 minutes to write down this question का answer in your notebook. And your time starts now. Very good. I can see everyone is very much clear with the concept. It's crystal clear. Great. Super. Yes, students, last 1 minute 30 seconds. Just write down this properly. Make sure that ये जो आप लोग फॉर्मेट बना रहे हो स्केल पेंसिल से बनाओ अच्छे से. Okay, last 30 seconds, students. Okay, so I hope it is quite clear to each and everyone. Everyone has written it. Now students, we are going to start with the next concept, a very important concept, and that is nothing but the sums from exercise 3.4. Very simple question students, which comes in the exam for 2 or 3 marks. So let's understand over here what is the question. The question is, for x is equal to 0, find the value of the polynomial. Now this is a polynomial given to us. Whatever the polynomials are given to us, we need to write that in symbolic form. पहले हम लोग लिखेंगे p of which variable is there, x. तो हम लोग यहाँ पे लिखेंगे p of x because variable x है, तो p of x is equal to, this is a polynomial given to us. We are supposed to find the value of this polynomial when x is equal to 0. That means it's very simple rule. Wherever you see x, in place of x, we are supposed to substitute the value of x as 0. So let's write down p of x के बदले क्या लिखेंगे 0 is equal to x square, मतलब 0 का स्क्वायर minus 5 into x. तो यहाँ पे let's write down 5 in bracket x के बदले 0 plus 5. Let's solve it ahead. P of 0 as it is equal to 0 का स्क्वायर is 0 only. 5 into 0, anything multiply with 0 is 0 only, plus 5. So P of 0 is equal to 0 minus 0 is 0, plus 5, the answer is 5 only. So we can say therefore the value of the given polynomial is 5 when x is equal to 0. As simple as that. Coming to one more question students of the same type. The next one, if p of y is equal to, this is a polynomial given to us, we are supposed to find the value of p of 2. p of 2 का value find करना. So for finding the value of p of 2 students, in place of y, we are supposed to substitute what? 2. So that we get p of 2 का answer. Okay. So over here, first of all, we are going to write the given polynomial as it is. Just in place of y, हम लोग को क्या लिखना है? Y के बदले 2. Very good. So let's write down p of 2 is equal to 2 into y के बदले 2 का क्यूब minus 6 into y square मतलब y के बदले 2 का स्क्वायर minus 5 into bracket में y का आंसर that is 2 plus 7. Let's solve it ahead. Always make sure that while solving the bracket, पहले bracket solve करना पड़ेगा, फिर multiply करेंगे. So यहाँ पे पहले 2 का क्यूब करेंगे, 2 का क्यूब is 8 minus 2 का स्क्वायर मतलब 2 into 2 that is 4 minus 5 to the 10 plus 7. 2 8s are 16, 6 4s are 24 plus minus 10 minus 7 that gives you minus 3. So 16 minus 24 minus 3, if you solve, you get the answer as minus 11. So this is what the value of p of 2. Very simple question students. I want you all to write down this question number 4 ka answer in your notebook. And for that I am giving you time of 2 minutes. Just write down this question number 4 ka answer. If anybody has any doubt, text me doubt. If it is clear,